It seems I have overlooked a little bit of information pertaining to the new Palworld Trading Card Game. While I was scrolling over on Twitter, or X, I came across this post right here by the Palworld Official Card Game. It says right here, it says this is the official page for Palworld Official Card Game coming July 30th of 2026. So since it doesn't have that little green check mark, blue check mark, I'm going to be kind of a little bit skeptical about this, but not too skeptical to the point to where I'm going to kind of disregard the entire thing, because right here it does say followed by Bucky Palworld. So that kind of gives me a little bit of hope that this is the official card game Twitter or X site that we're going to be dealing with for going here on out. So if you want me to, I'll have it linked in the description below. That way you can follow it yourself. But let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing that it says is exciting news. The Palworld Official Card Game is now in production. The trial decks and booster pack, Dawn of Palpagos, will be available on July 30th of 2026. Check out our page for more information on pre-release demo sessions and pre-sales. So this is the first picture that they uploaded. It says Palworld Official Card Game on sale July 30th of 2026. The next image we get is Palworld Official Card Game. Fight alongside your pals with weapons, build bases, and explore a vast, exciting world in this two-player competitive card game, which we already knew. I think this is kind of an older slide here. It says with your trusty pals by your side, you can push through any obstacle and emerge victorious. And then, oh, this is brand new information right here. Okay, so it says we have card types. This is your main deck. You're going to have your PAL card, which is represented by the land ball that we have here. Then we got the musket as far as gear. Then we have your event card, which looks like it's going to be a rush ore. And then structure card. You can't really see. They got it blurred out on what we can actually maybe use this for, but we also have also main deck and then your soul deck. So they're gonna have soul cards. So maybe your soul cards are gonna be your energy that you need to use to cast attacks or buy items or whatever. But if it says image is of product under development, actual product may be subject to changes. So I mean, I think that's a decent prototype land ball, you know. But obviously it'll be in more detail once they get the final product out. But that rush ore is nice and the equipment is pretty nice. Like I said, this is more than likely just a little prototype or whatever, just a little quick render of what they're going to be using. So I imagine this, but in a lot greater detail. All right, so moving on to the global demo sessions from spring 2026 onwards. Demo sessions will be held in local card shops and conventions in Japan and globally. Starting from Bushiroad Expo 2026 in Chicago this March. So just a couple of weeks away, we're actually going to have our first experience with the card game at the Bushiroad Expo in Chicago. So I'm definitely going to be looking for a live event or something of that matter. I'm going to cover this as much as I'm able to. I'm going to be trying to get this out just as quickly as possible. Every single update that I can get about this expo, I will be definitely checking it out. That way I can give you guys the information that I get firsthand. Everything that we find online, definitely pay attention to our Twitter and here on YouTube to make sure that you get the quickest updated news about this expo. Those who take part will receive a prototype deck. See, I would love to get my hand on one of those, like just to be able to see what the prototype artwork and everything is. That would be super dope. Prototype deck is of sample product under development. Actual product may be subject to changes. Pre-sales and Demo Caravan confirmed. Pre-sales at specific events will be available 1 month before the product release. Look forward to Demo Caravan in the summer as well. So we need to make sure, especially for, here in my local area close to Houston, call up the local game stores that you have and just be like, hey, what are the chances of you being able to receive some of the Demo Caravan cards or decks for Palworld? I've already reached out to 2 of my local stores and they're going to see what they can do about getting some of the decks and pre-sales and pre-events or whatever they're going to be called for testing out and playing prior to release. So if I'm able to get my hands on that and I am able to make a video on the cards, I definitely will. This next image goes over what kind of gameplays you're going to have. It says official tournaments confirmed. Sanctioned tournaments, shop tournaments held at official Bushiroad stores, and official tournaments, regional tournaments organized by Bushiroad. So I hate to bring this up. Well, let's finish reading this. The road to the World Championship that will crown the world's strongest for Palworld Official Card Game begins autumn of 2026. So basically the fall of this year is when we will get the actual official tournament season, I guess is what you'd call it. So for those of y'all that are familiar with Pokemon, your sanctioned stores are going to be your locals. It's going to be like your league cups, your regular leagues. You know, you get points for participating in all these and all that. That's how Pokemon does it, and this is similar how they're going to be doing it. They're going to have your little local store shops that are probably weekly or bi-weekly or once a month, and then they'll have bigger events, and then they'll have their big regional events. I would be really interested in to see how the Palworld official regional tournaments are going to be held and where they're going to be held at. Hopefully we get one here in Texas, because I think that I would personally see about going. I think me and Emma would have a great time with that. But yeah, this is definitely something that we're going to be looking into, because I would love to go to a regional, and definitely going to be reaching out again and staying on top of my local stores just to make sure that they get official Bushiroad merchandise to be able to get the card game into rotation in my area. All right, and just real quick, this came out February 6th of 2026. Announcements from Bushiroad English Conference Winter 2026. Says here is a recap of the announcement made during Bushiroad English Conference 2026, which aired on February 6th. We're excited to share that the Palworld Official Card Game is officially in production. Fight alongside your pals with weapons, build bases, and explore a vast, exciting world in this two-player competitive card game. It seems they got rid of, I'm pretty sure this right here is where the images were clipped from, which is why they're not here. They're over on X. Pals. Play pals to participate in battles and perform tasks. Structures. Assign pals to structures and trigger a variety of abilities. Gear. Allow you to strengthen your pals and burst down any opponents in your way. Events. Effects that could just win you the game. Souls spent as cost to play other cards or activate special abilities. So yeah, just like what I said just a little while ago, souls are basically going to be your energies whenever it came down to like Pokemon and stuff like that, as a comparison. Palworld Official Card Game will be released on July 30th, 2026. 2 trial decks and a booster set will be launched worldwide in English, Japanese, and simplified Chinese, featuring all new exclusive card illustrations. Pre-release demo sessions and pre-sales. Starting spring 2026, demo sessions for the Palworld Official Card Game will be held at a local game stores and conventions worldwide. Our first destination will be at the Bushiroad Expo 2026 in Chicago with special prototype decks. So this is basically everything that we just went over in the rest of the video. It says to follow our social media channels for more details and start your journey to the top. Demo Caravan. Stay tuned for our summer 2026 Demo Caravan, bringing Palworld Official Card Game to even more players. Official tournaments and world championships. That's basically going over the last picture that we had up. Official tournaments will take place worldwide throughout the year leading up to the first ever World Championship. Qualifiers begin in autumn 2026, and the top players will battle for the title of World Championship at Card Game Festival of 2027. So that is super dope. And like I said, that completely slipped by me. I didn't see that whenever I first saw it. I really didn't think it was going to be a legit thing. I just thought it was somebody else that made that, and they were like, yo, I'm gonna do what I can to get some followers and this and that and the other, which, hey, I'm not throwing any shade on that, because do what you got to do to get by. But yeah, it's looking more and more like this is a legit account, and looking more and more like this is actual legit stuff. I mean, you can't deny the fact that everything is just adding up to be 100% real, and this is just bringing more and more hype to the game. I'm super excited for it. Can't wait to see it. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think about it, and let me know if you're going to be playing the game, because if, like I said, whenever it comes out, I do plan on giving away a couple of booster cards, maybe a booster box. We'll have to see how expensive it is or how much it costs whenever it comes out, but for sure I will be giving away a couple of booster packs. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. We'll see you on the next one.